Adrift in the Cosmic Wild West. A Sid story. Chapter 2. Where am I? And how did I get here? One day, Sid woke up drunk, and the whole world was different. Not that he simply messed it up. He's woken with that WTF feeling plenty of times. No, this was different. The world was actually different. The old buildings were there, but in between were strange new structures containing strange new occurrences. No horses. Old Man Dodd's house was still up on the corner of Van Buren. Sid's friends with Francis Dowd has been ever since he became an orderly at Colton Hall in 1848. The prefab that Francis had moved to the back and was building the house then, that now stood curiously completed and owned by the Monterey Art and History Society since 1969. The house he was looking at would have been at this stage of build at the current rate that Francis, with Sid's help, is going around 1858. But yet, the 4 cypress trees they planted around the newly laid foundations are towering like Sarah's Landing. Captain Manuel Perry wouldn't even begin to build his house catty corner on Van Buren until 1860. Yet there it was, a Victorian beauty, with a shiny bronze plaque reading "Events by Classic" on both locked gates that barred entry to an expanded garden, far surpassing anything the old whaling captain could have imagined. Where on earth did they find that domed gazebo thing out back anyway? Glistening and beautiful. The Manuel Perry that Sid knew lived in a shack. The current year is something taken for granted. Startled to no longer be there, it took some effort to puzzle when there was. The state constitution being drafted at Colton Hall. Sid knew this because Francis Dowd is the convention courier for the meeting. The Colton Hall Museum plaque informed him that California became the 31st state of the Union in 1850. So that would be next year. So Sid is from 1849. But what year is it now? And how did he get here? But first, a drink. Clearly Captain Perry is long gone. But maybe they still hide a jug down at the old Monterey Whaling Company. He could see it down the quay from where he stood. The first brick house was there too. He passed the first theater at Pacific Street, paused to admire more sculpted gardens, until his thirst drove him forward. The walkway, tiled from whale vertebrae, was worn and mossy. The sign said, "Monterey State Park hours are 10 to 5 daily." The door was locked. Sid scratched his scruffy beard, sniffed his armpit, and started trudging up the flat, white, paved walkway to his squat. A walkway that was a dirt path until he woke up about an hour ago.